Okay, I should be able to play a little bit of music and okay, so I think that that's working. Is everything working just fine? Okay, so I think. Okay, so audio testing that was okay. Yep. Okay, so I need to craft one of these. Craft one of those. Having some music is definitely nice. Definitely should have had music a little bit sooner. Still learning how to do everything in OBS, so it's taken me a little bit of time to set everything up. Now I can no longer see how many current viewers I have, so if you are here, just shoot a message in chat if you want to be known, if you want to be acknowledged, stuff like that. However, either way it may be, welcome. Siege Gaming, I forget who that is. That's right, I needed fuel. I hope I don't run out while I'm out and about. This should be restocked by now. No, apparently not. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to another one. Flower tea. Put those in my hot bar so I can. Ooh. So we're gonna go up here and decide to possibly die because of the fact that I am already on low HP and I'm trying not. Ooh. Trying not to use my flower tea if I don't have to save it for, you know, when we actually get away from base, like really far. Yep. Yay. Oh yeah, I already got three people on the screen. I do have chat popped out now, so I can see chat without necessarily having it on screen. It pops out and I can read it. So feel free to message in chat. Feedback is always helpful. It makes better streams in the future. Honestly, did not expect a crate to be under that. If you hear too much, you know, if my audio is a little bit too loud, just shoot a message in chat and I can adjust it on the fly. I was expecting a Haybot to be in that for some reason. let's get back to base so I can build it. We'll grab this one too if it's got anybody in it. Just real quick. I know this is the one I already rated. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Need to widen my wheelbase so I stop flipping. Might put my farm over on this peninsula so it's not right next to my base. Oh, I have my chest backwards, that's why. I'm gonna make a bed for the base as well. Let's craft that. Question for those of y'all who are watching, do you think it would be cool to have a, do you think it would be a good idea if I, brought more than one person into this world, let's say, you know, brought groups of 2 in, and decided, you know, we all build our own bases, you know, and then at the end of the day, or the end of a week or whatever, we all PvP it, you know, bombs, spuds, whatever you want to do, you know, go against each other, you know, destroy bases, cars, stuff like that. I've got a couple video ideas. I just want to know what you guys would want to see, you know, whether if it's just what I'm doing now, you know, just normal. Why aren't you crafting? I'm so confused. Why aren't you crafting though? Are you gonna continue crafting now? What? I'm gonna skip this song. I'm also thinking about streaming on Twitch, so you'd be able to find me there. Okay, so that's one crate. How about maybe a viewer, a subscriber world more so, where I have y'all come join me, and they're, you know, kind of more like a scrap mechanic server, because I can leave my PC running for hours on end and it won't be disturbed. I could host 6 or 7 people at a time. Only downside is I do run off hotel internet, so it may be a little laggy. I don't even know what sand is used for. I don't know why they... Pretty sure it is... Okay, my craft bot is slightly broken, it seems. You know what, we're gonna go ahead and craft that extra suspension. So that way, where did I put that other suspension that I crafted? Wait, didn't I just place it down? I did. The amount of circuit boards you get now is insane. Like, I'm never hurting for circuit boards, but I seem to always be hurting for component kits, like normal, you know. Normal scrap mechanic issues. That is not potato seeds. White girl banger. I would display, you know, I would have my music playing in the background, but I am not streaming on Twitch at the moment, so I don't want to get in the middle of copyright, you know, have my videos taken down, because what's the point of recording them if they're just going to get taken down? So, currently my music is just in my ear, but I might stream on Twitch later this evening. How do I want to do this? You know what, we'll do this. We're just going to trap the chest in there. And... there we go. Yeah, this is how we'll do it. Okay, that works for me. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's my extra tires? Leave it to Nitro to slightly misplace stuff. Oh. How many component kits do I have? 5? I don't think that's enough to upgrade it. It's not. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have 2 free tires for the moment. Chat is always open. I do have it set to where I can see it. If you type in chat, it pops up on the screen, and I can see that as well. So, had to reset it up, new computer and all. Maybe I should watch my screen instead of trying to look to see what my analytics are for this stream. Ah, hey, there's another oil well down here. Oh, land it, land it. There we go. I just realized I didn't grab more oil. Well, I'm about to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, see, this is the kind of oil that I found in my save. That's how I know kind of what I'm doing. I have played previously to starting the save. I wanted to get a general idea of the update before I decided to, you know, stream it. You know, I don't want to be sitting here trying to look stuff up to see if I can figure out how to do something. I'd rather be able to save the little bit of time that it would take for me to look something up or try and figure it out than, also thinking of doing some Ark here on stream, probably once I install it. It'd take a day or two to install on hotel internet, but it's totally possible. You just spawned out of nowhere. Thank you. You know, I was about to say, I'm very surprised he didn't kill me just then. Alright, there we go. Now if I die, it don't take nearly as long to get back to my bag. It says 11 people are watching. $12 now. Don't know who's all watching, but welcome, welcome. I about cornered myself. That almost did not end well. I don't know if y'all would prefer commentary or just a quiet stream, but I can do both. I'm generally not used to streaming on YouTube. I normally stream on Twitch. You know, I can kind of just put a little bit of music on. Everyone's content with that. Kind of surprised they didn't hit me. I might be streaming a little bit of repo tonight, depending on what me and my friends decide to do. It might be like a little bit of a, hey, we're just goofing off kind of stream, or, you know, it might be a user or a viewer interactive stream. I haven't quite decided that much yet, but, you know, everyone is always welcome to join that, and you know, and possibly subscribe, you know, subscribe and turn the notifications on so that way you can tune into that later if you decide. I'm gonna be trying to start streaming every Sunday for the majority of Sundays. You know, I might not stream the whole, you know, 24 hours, but you know, I'll stream a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the afternoon like I did today. And then I will also stream throughout the week, although there will be no schedule for that right now. As I see more people subscribe and, you know, start tuning in on the streams and interacting and whatnot, I can, I will then start making a schedule, but until I see that, I see no reason to make a schedule of, you know. I understand, you know, some people are going to, be like, well, if you start a schedule, you know, I'll tune in, but, at the same time, why would I make a schedule if I can't, if I don't have at least more than, you know, a couple people there? Whole reason to stream is, you know, for others to enjoy the content that you are making. So, you know, best way that I can know that is if you guys subscribe and turn on your notifications. But, we'll figure that out all in time. Where's my engine? I'm like parked in this tree. There it is. That was a really nice spot to just run out of fuel. Not. Yeah. Well, I tried to mute it, but it didn't work. There ought to be a little bit more around this rock somewhere. Maybe. Well, that is quite unfortunate. That was kind of embarrassing, I ain't even gonna lie. Oh boy, no, we getting out of here. I'm scared of them. I had one tear my vehicle in two, and I could not drive it out of there. I had to come back with make a whole new vehicle, and then come back and pick up the remains of what was left. And he also, you know, destroyed my bed, so I had to walk from the mechanic station, and yeah. We're just grabbing component kits right now, just so I can, you know, craft a little bit more for the base, because I want to add saw blades for defense. So, in the event that I decide to put I haven't exactly decided where I'm going to keep the farm. What I've got for defense right now is currently only, for, you know, temporary. Oh, good lord. Hi. What I've got for farm defense is only temporary, so I want to add saw blades all the way around a farm, and possibly drills. And I did end up getting a mountable spud gun from a crate on this save, so I don't know if it's in my inventory right now, because I left it at the base, but, oh yeah, here it is. So, welcome for the 3 people that joined from, you know, the last time I checked the viewer count. How do I get up there? Does anyone see a way? I see that, but I don't think I can make that. Oh, hey buddy. You know, yeah, I can. Okay, apparently I can't. Well, I mean, maybe. Haha. Yeah, I don't know how I was supposed to get up here, but that works. The way I made it works. A little bit Jason Aldean. Hell yeah. Don't really need glass again, but I will grab it until I toss it. You never know when it'll come in useful to get up a story or something. Run. Well, I think that's what, the 4th time dying in this? 3rd time dying? I wonder, can I? No. No, I cannot. That hurt. At least my lift stayed there. You know, for me setting up this fancy chat thing, no one has used it, and I'm kind of sad about it. Ow! Stop it! That's not very nice of you. Haha. Haha. I got a little double whammy there for a second. But, amazingly enough, I did not die. I was actually on top of my game today. You know. Oh. Someone actually decided to use chat. Welcome. Hello. I appreciate you actually using chat. I was also kind of curious if it was still working or not. My chat bot actually picked up. Oh. Well, I'm guessing you're on break then. Let me make you moderator, actually. Add as moderator. Managing moderator. Okay, there we go. My chat bot is slightly faster than YouTube chat, and it's kind of funny. Where is my bag? So, dogs, I don't know if you've been in the stream for a minute or how much you've heard, but welcome. Bro, what is this? At least I found my bag. Ain't even here and you're still distracting me. Waiting for my Snapchat to go off. Because I didn't know you were going to text me. Did that hay bot fall too? Trying to chase me? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Toadbots really don't scare me, but haybots on the other hand, they've killed me about 4 times this stream at least. Purple crate, please. Oh. I've seen purple crates in the most weirdest spots. I'm not saying this one don't have one, but it definitely ain't looking good. Glue? No glue. Damn. A little bit of whiskey for the wine. Currently got 18 viewers, which I think is not a new high for me, but it is a high since I've started streaming again. Welcome. Yeah, I can give you a couple tips. What exactly are you planning on playing? Are you gonna play survival, or are you gonna be playing creative mainly? Okay, so if you're playing survival, they do have, when you load into a new save, they do have, like a very brief tutorial, and it is half decent, you know. It is a lot better than what I had when I first started. When I first started, you kind of got thrown into the game, and you kind of just had to figure it out. Like, you got to figure out your bearings and all that. But if you're mainly playing survival, definitely don't throw out anything. Like, that's very important. Component kits are rare, and circuit boards, stuff like that, are decently important. I should, yeah. I don't know what kind of system you run or how good your computer is, but I used to play on a really bad. I didn't even have a GPU. However, that was before the Drilling Thunder update. So, but I used to play on it. I used to still have fun. Friends is always a good option when playing Scrap Mechanic. Get just a bunch of friends together and Start a survival world together and you'll see what you can accomplish. Even if you may not be the best player on your team, you can still have a lot of fun. And I don't know if I want to go here. Scrapman survival is a good way, like, go watch him. He's a good way to learn, kind of. Like, you know, you can see him, or his multiplayer Mondays. You can see him build stuff, and that is also a good way to learn, like, controllers and such and how they work. Rather than, like, you know, waiting for a tutorial or whatever. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Was any of that helpful, or... If you want to watch my gameplay, you know, maybe get a little bit of an idea, I will be streaming every Sunday from here on out, as long as I'm not busy. I do work, you know, 6 days a week if I don't work Sundays. But I should, you know, at least stream every Sunday at some point during a Sunday. And, oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's why I don't recognize any of this. And if you look up Nitro on Steam and want to add me, you can do that, because that'll, you know, when I play Scrap Mechanic, I'll probably be streaming, unless I'm playing on my personal world. Oh, I just ran over somebody. Whee! Okay, I did not go that way, but somehow I always end up having to come that way. This is your best friend. This thing right here. Currently in the midst of base building. I have 21 people watching right now. Welcome. I just decided to look at the top fans. And currently they are, well, Dogs Are Cool and Kate Stalk, which is one of my friends. She might be joining streams at one point in time, possibly. I don't know for sure, though. Once we get a base set up, though, the stream will be over, because it is already getting late for me, and I do have work in the morning. So, we are going to start on base building, but I actually need more building blocks because I don't have any. Pretty much. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that is still not a lot. We can get a basic base setup, I guess. I think I'm gonna go over the water a little bit, like that. See, my plan eventually is to make a parking garage. So that way I can put my vehicles on it. And that will be probably over here. I'll probably put the parking garage right here, the entrance for it, and then they'll park up there. But currently I don't have ramps, so I need to go and unlock a bunch of schematics. There you go. Welcome, welcome, for those who joined. I wish I could do a little bit more for base building, but I am also, like, very limited on resources right now. I guess this is not the best spot to be, but I am gonna start, getting, a little bit of, resources, you know, go out, just farm component kits and, wood and stuff, off stream maybe. Although I don't really want to put any playtime on this save unless I am streaming, due to it makes it a little bit easier to keep, you know, what I did on stream, you know, but at the same time, sometimes streaming comes with a little bit of we'll call it impatience and a little bit of planning. So, how do I have 50 cotton seeds? I haven't planted a single piece of cotton. I do want to just point out, I planted 30 tomatoes and only got 15 seeds back. They've rigged that from previous. Yeah, I've been up streaming, that's why I've been kind of just chilling in here. Scrap Mechanic, like normal. Scrap Mechanic, same game I've been playing. I thought about streaming Fortnite, but I'd have to end my stream and then reboot it, change the title and stuff. The other thing is the hotel internet, you know. Oh, that's right, you got Fortnite. I forgot about that. Yeah, you Mr. Mobile User. I don't know. I've never won with you. Huh? I still try winning, so fuck you. And usually I do. Yeah. So, that's my fat dick. Also, thank you for letting me know my food was here. Yeah, you still didn't come in for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Dude, I passed out earlier when I ordered my food. I know. You know why? Because I woke you up. Alright, hold on 1 second.